Every once in a while I get a comment asking me, how do you make these time lapses? And I decided instead of typing long comments replying to each one of them, I'll just make a video explaining it and reply with its link to anyone asking in the future. If some of you are asking if the game has a time-lapse feature kinda like how EU4 does, then the answer is no. You can end the video right here if you want. But if you want to see how I make my time lapses, then here's what to do. If we're talking about the older Total War games like Rome 1 and Medieval 2, the process is rather simple. First of all, you have to unlock the Rebel faction. To do that, go to the campaign folder of your game. In Rome 1's case, it's the Imperial campaign folder. You can find it by following this series of folders. After that, open this file and do this. And then do this, which makes rebel armies not spawn, so that you don't have to keep auto-resolving like 5 to 10 battles each turn. But feel free to leave it like that or decrease the numbers to increase the number of armies spawning in case you want to affect the time-lapse with those armies. Now go into the game and play as the rebels. Once you enter, use this cheat to reveal the map. After that, move your cursor to the corner until those red lines on the map don't intersect with province borders. Now hit print screen, then hit Alt Tab and go to wherever you want on your computer. Make a folder and inside it make an image file. Then open it with MS Paint, then hit paste. After that, go back to the game and press end turn. And repeat this process until you have enough images, and then open the first one with something like Picasa Photo Viewer and just hit the arrow keys to watch your time-lapse. As for games like Rome 2, Attila, and pretty much every Total War game after Rome 2, the process is a bit different. There is no rebel faction, so unless you have a mod, you're gonna have to play as a faction that's on the edges of the map. I usually play as whatever faction exists in Scotland, and in some rare cases, I pick whatever's in Ethiopia. Now here's the tricky part. There is no cheat to reveal the map, so you're gonna have to find a mod that extends a spy's view range so that he can reveal the entire map the second you recruit him. Now I modded the spy's view range myself. I don't remember how at the moment, but there are guides online on how to mod Rome 2 and games like it, so if you don't find a mod on Steam, you have to do it yourself. If you do mod it yourself, just know that you can adjust the viewing range of all agents, not just spies. The next step is important. You have to center your camera view on a province before opening the map to screenshot it. Why is this important, you ask? Well, the map is too big to fit on the screen, so which part of it appears when you open it depends on where your camera is. If you don't center the camera every turn on a specific province, your time-lapse will look like this. Pretty disorienting stuff, isn't it? In game mods and expansions where the Grand Campaign is used, my advice is center the camera on whatever province is above the Constantinople one. In Attila, it's mostly the same, barring one difference. When you open the map, you have to also center the cursor on one point constantly, preferably on the icon of the province you centered your camera on, and then zoom out to get a view of the entire map. You'll still get some shakiness in your time-lapse, unless you're some demigod who can position the cursor on the exact same point every single turn of the game. There's a way around it that involves macros, which I used recently when I made those videos for Melkor, but it's a bit complicated and I don't think you want to even bother with it. So what about compiling those photos into a video like I do? Well, unless you're intending to show someone your time-lapse, then I don't see the point of doing that. But it's generally easy and just requires any basic video editor you can get your hands on. I personally use Premiere and/or After Effects, but unless you want to slap an eye patch on and go sailing Jack Sparrow style, then it's not worth spending money on those programs just to make simple time lapses. But if you're a lazy bastard or a busy person and don't want to waste your time doing all of this, then welcome to my channel. Subscribe and turn the notifications bell on, and I'll make these time lapses for you. Wanna know the best part? I'll do it for free. If you have any questions that I didn't answer here, leave them in a comment and I'll answer them. See you in the next video.